Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're here today to have a bit of a constructive critique conversation about Ark Knights Enfield. And by constructive critique, I mean just mainly a complete dismantling of probably the worst designed quality of life player benefits event that I think I've ever seen in the gacha space before. Because good golly gee, I don't think anyone's ever seen anything more annoying than this piece of shit right here. And I'm just gonna move my chat so you can see this piece of garbage in its entire fucking trash field glory. The Sanity discount event. Sanity discount is now active. You have 3 Sanity discounts per day to reduce the Sanity cost of exploring dangerous sites. And I'm glad that they clarified exploring dangerous sites. And I'm glad that this resource is called Sanity, because to use this event, use this discount and go through it, I feel like I am actually performing some degree of self-harm. Because anyone that's actually played this game as well and played this goddamn event will tell you this actually makes the game worse. I am waiting for this event to actually be over, because when it started, it's literally made the gameplay loop of this game fundamentally not as good. And the reason for that is very, very, very simple. And I've actually got the perfect opportunity to show you all firsthand why this shit pisses everyone off so much. So in most gacha games, when you have like a Sanity, resin, wave plate, whatever discount sort of event, it's not actually a discount. It's a double claim. You should be able to just go in, right, spend 80 Sanity, and then get 160 Sanity worth of materials. But instead, what this game does is something fundamentally different, right? I'm actually over here farming for some of my Yvonne weapon essences, right? And you'll see the cost goes from 80 down to 40. And you'll see daily Sanity discount limits left 3. And this is the crazy part, guys. When you claim these, you can't use your Sanity usage permits. No, you can't. They're not fucking allowed. And so you just have to play through all 3 of these, spend 40 each, and in the time, right, that you could have, I don't know, done 80 times 2 times 3, 160 times 3, spent like 480 Sanity, you're only allowed to spend 120. And you know what that means? You can already see over here, I'm gonna have some extra work on my fucking hands. And good God, is this painful. Especially if you're doing things, right? Like farming these. I'll just show you, like, demonstrate how long these can take, right? I'll just show you how long these can take sometimes. And this is the thing. I think I'll actually be doing these pretty decently. Right? We're making sure not to spend too much time on some garbage over here. Lining up all my stuff, using all my ultimates, right? Okay, unfortunately my Surtur came in with like nothing. Oh yeah, it's oh right. This is my favorite part. The enemies take like 10 minutes to fucking spawn, bro. The enemies take like 10 fucking minutes to spawn, man. And remember, this is like pretty much not necessarily full build, but we're getting close, right? Bro, these guys, bro, they take so long. They take so long to spawn. Oh my gosh. Oh my ulti actually ran out. I do that. Cannot use Sanity usage permits as the daily Sanity discounts are not used up. Bro, it's like these guys are telling you, you're here for life. This literally, it feels like a job, bro. Why can't you just let me spend 80 and give me double the rewards? What? Why are you making me why are you making me play the game like this? Like, straight up, dude. Like, imagine that your characters just simply aren't as built. Do you think it's gonna feel better than this? Oh, my favorite part, my favorite time is when, like, that... Wait. What is this? Oh, we got some good spawns over here, though. Okay. This will be a fast one, right? Right now. Okay, there we go. You son of a bitch. Oh, how did he grab me in the middle of her attack? Wait, that's something he can do? I learned something new every day, man. Anyways. This is clearly, right, a lot faster. Right, we got... Wait, like, that worked out better this time. I still got it. Who designed this? Was your goal simply to make the game as annoying to play as possible for the player? Because this is the thing, man. You can't ever even use your sanity tickets. Even if you wanted to just say, fuck it. Please just let me spend my sanity quickly. Please, like, I'll just ignore the discount event. I just want to spend my sanity and move on. You're not even allowed to do that. You have to use the discounts. It's not like other games, right? Where it's like, it's like maybe this time, maybe this weekend, we'll make it so that all of the operator progression stuff and weapon progression, right? That gets the discount. And then maybe another weekend, we'll make it so the crisis drills get a discount. And then, for the other one, we'll make the weapon gear. No, it's everything. So no matter what you do or what you want to farm, ladies and gentlemen, you have to use the discount. You have to play like 4 times longer than you want to for your dailies. And it makes these sanity usage permits even more garbage than they actually are, knowing that they're actually the most outdated dog shit mechanic we've probably seen in a gacha that's been released in the past 4 fucking years. Imagine, bro. Imagine that you have to fucking have these to even double claim in the first place. Dude, how is a game releasing in 2026 like that? And you want to know the only extra source of them in the game? I'm pretty sure none of them are even recurring, bro. You gotta buy this shit from the stock bill shop, and they are prohibitively expensive. You wanna know how many times I can double claim with these 41 tickets that cost me 24 million Valley stock bills? I could do 5. Bro, 24 million stock bills will let me double claim 5 times. And that's a finite resource, bro. Bro, it's like these guys are out here dangling quality of life in front of you. Like you're some fucking rat licking up little bits of Cheeto dust. What the fuck? Like, this is just a basic feature that every other modern gacha has that doesn't hate its fucking player base. It's just a basic feature. And you're telling me I can only buy 80 of them and they cost this much. This is just like insulting, bro. It's like, hey, we're gonna need you to actually work so you can work less. Yeah, we're gonna need you to work in your factory, you little dog, so you can work less in the sanity consumption part of the gameplay. Oh, but by the way, we don't want you to have too many days off, because you gotta deal with this daily sanity discount shit now. Like, they even decided that after you go through the work of obtaining these, because look how many sources of them there are in the game, bro. Even the devs forgot that they put these in the in the fucking stock bill store, bro. Bro, like, how is it that these don't even show up from, like, stock redistribution? Dude, are these guys retarded? How do you not even... Who coded this game? It's shit like this and features that are this fucking awful, man, that have people thinking, dude, Hypergryph just hates you as a player. Hypergryph just doesn't like anything that makes the game feel like a game. This shit is vibe coded 1,000,000%. And you want to know how I know these guys are just doing this to make the game intentionally feel like a chore? Look how many of these fucking permits you get from the premium pass, bro. They know this shit feels like dog water. They know they make the game feel like a job. They know that they should have just, I don't know, our baseline double claim in the fucking first place and not require these stupid-ass, goofy-ass sanity usage permits. They know, but they paywalled it. Why do they paywall it? Because they are intentionally making the game feel like shit unless you pay money. Give me money. Give me money. This is why I'm telling people, these guys don't deserve a fucking cent. How dare they take a baseline feature in other games and paywall it to this high of a degree? Where they even know that the stock bill store is such a dog shit source to acquire it. They know the stock bill source is the most embarrassing place possible that you could acquire it. And so they don't even fucking put it in here because they know that shit is finite and they know that shit is trash. I genuinely do think that this game is just like a desperate ploy to like show engagement. Because how else do you excuse the design of this quality of life event? All this is intended to do is to make you play longer when it's supposed to be like a reward. Bro, have you ever seen an event discounted all of this that feels so bad? Why can't you add a baseline, just again spend 80 and then just get double the rewards? Wouldn't that just be a human fucking thing to do? Isn't that just human design? Nobody has ever said that about anything in this game. The design is very human. No, it's fucking not, bro. This shit is ridiculous. It feels like this shit was designed by demons that are out there doing like fucking surveys. Oh, maybe that's why they did all these surveys. Yeah, they were just trying to find out the best way to piss you the fuck off. It literally feels like dogs being trained. How has nobody else complained about this shit? Bro, anyone that's played this knows this feels like garbage. Why is there not a single CC talking about this? Because you know what else they're doing? Check this shit out, brother, man. Bro, they're running it again. Bro, they're running it 2 times next patch. Are you serious, bro? How are you running this shit 2 times next patch? Like, it's intended to make this feel like it's intended to just waste your time. It's intended to not be fun. It's intended to not be good. And they're just running it again. Can't they just make it double claims? Yep. They could. They could just make it double claim. Like normal humans, right? Like every other gacha developer. Every other gacha developer in the space. They could just do that. But why would Hypergryph do that, ladies and gentlemen? Hypergryph is already doing shit like this. Yeah, currently the only gacha developer, at least modern one, with no pity carry forward. The only gacha developer, right, where you have this cursed system of obtaining fucking weapon pulls, that's like the worst shit you've ever fucking seen. Where if you win early, you can't get the character's weapon. Or the gacha system, where your 5-star dupes don't turn into the premium currency. It turns into the shitty blue one. Yeah. I understand 4-star dupes turning into this shit. Why does my Jaiha dupe, a 5-star character, which is a 4-star equivalent in other games, why does my Jaiha dupe turn into the blue dog shit? Why doesn't it turn into the bond quota when I maxed her out? Guys, I've gotten like 17 copies of this fucking unit. And guess what? All it turns into is this blue garbage. And the crazy thing is, guys, you wanna know how much of the blue garbage it turns into? 4 of them. Bro, it turns into 4 of them. 5 times 4. Every dupe of your 5-star after P5 is equivalent to 4 fucking 4-stars. That is the worst conversion I think I've... Bro, how do you even explain that? How do you even explain that? Why doesn't it just turn into 15 of these? The fuck? This shit is buggy as fuck too. How the fuck did that even happen? Where'd that even come from? Bro, I'm out here shitting on the game. Where did my engraved metal come from? These guys are... This shit is vibe coded. How is that... What? What did I do? Anyways. Oh, I forgot the worst part, right? That shit only turns into the... Why do you think I call it the shitty blue currency? Why do you think I called it the shitty blue currency? Because it only turns into these shitty expiring pulls. And the permanent pulls. Who cares? There's so few ways to get this bond quota resource in the game because they did this rat fuck shit with this. And your 5-star dupes pass P5. That's the reality of this game. These developers literally just want to do everything different from every other modern gacha and make it worse. And they just want to see the type of dog shit that they can get away with, but it's not even working. I don't even know why they keep trying because the game is currently in the biggest pit it's ever fucking been in. Bro, why do you think I keep showing this chart, this downtrend in YouTube searches and engagement? Every CC is slowly starting to just quit this fucking game because it gets negative views. Why would you play a game that will actively kill your channel? And it keeps going down. The patch is coming out in like 2 days. Nobody's uploaded it. What I'm excited for it, Enfield 1.1, because no one's excited for anything, bro. And let's just go to web search so I can. That's just worse. Wow. So we're at levels that haven't been seen since before January 15th. Hey guys, let's just not put in any quality of life. Let's not fix this event. Let's not increase the number of weapon pulls you get from here. Let's just not address anything. Hey, let's not address anything, but let's do this instead. Let me show you what the Arknights Enfield developers worked on, spent resources on in 1.1. Bro, are you somebody go fire somebody. Your entire team, somebody, you need to fire like half your team. Are you guys idiots? Bro, you're prioritizing this garbage. Who the fuck even uses these? Who the fuck even uses these, bro? Are you serious? What's wrong with you? You're prioritizing this over fixing the actual issues in the fucking game. Why do you think no one is excited for this dog shit update? Why do you think the trends look like this? Why do you think everything is so garbage low? Because these goofy ass devs are prioritizing these goofy ass fucking gameplay mechanics instead of actually fixing the fucking game. Oh, what else they got here? Oh, but remember, to be implemented in future updates, they didn't even guarantee that this is in 1.2. Bro, imagine they just don't even put this in 1.2. I think it's so low on the priority list, it won't even be in the next version. Stuff that actually improves the daily loop. Bro, the only change they made makes the daily loop longer. The only thing they've done is make the already long daily loop of this game take longer. I don't think these guys are human. I think they're actually trying to make this game fail. This game actually just seems like more and more of a money laundering scheme. The more I take a look at the information. Because, like, you've gotten complaints that the daily loop is tedious and boring, and that it's awful after a certain level, and the only thing you've done is with the Sanity discount event is make it worse. But hey, let's prioritize this. Hey, yo, check this one out. I feel like these guys were really proud of this one. This one is really gonna blow your mind when you see this integration over here. It's gonna be incredible. They added engraved metals for when you manually complete the AIC tutorials. I now believe thoroughly they just took these and wiped their booty hole with them. I thoroughly believe they just took these and threw them all the fuck away. It was all just fake. It's not real. It's not real. How do you even... I don't even understand, bro. Like, you're telling me that after all 5 of those, this is what came out of the surveys. Some guy said, I really want engraved metals for manually completing the AI. That was what you got out of your 5 fucking surveys. You stupid idiots. How are you this dumb? There's no excuse being this dumb. And when you're this dumb... as a developer, is this surprising at all? This game is getting managed by fucking idiots. I don't even know what else to say. This shit is embarrassing. Why do you think it's so fucking low? Why do you think the drop-off following the 1.1 devlog, why do you think it was so immense? These guys think they're gonna get away with everything. These guys thought that they could just be greedier, more stingy, just worse in every single way than every other developer in the space. They see it's not working, and then they make the problem worse with a dog shit event like this. The most tone-deaf, clueless bums I've ever seen in the gacha space. This game deserves to fail. And the design of this event, how awful it is, how it makes the game worse, and the fact that they're running this shit again with apparently no fucking changes at all is just evidence that this game needs to fail. I am so excited to see how 1.1 goes because these idiots fix fucking nothing. They fix nothing. And if anything, the game's gonna get worse. You want to know why? Because we only had one of these stupid fucking Sanity discount events in 1.0. Only one of them in 50 days. And it feels this bad. It felt this bad with one of these in 51 days. Bitch, they now have 2 of them in 35. It feels bad with 1 over 51 days. They now have 2 over 35. The game is literally going to be worse than 1.0. I hope you recognize this. And that's impressive. After a returnee event, after a disaster downward trend, all you do in your 1.1 update is literally make the game worse. Imagine that. And so why do you think everyone is avoiding this game? Why no content creators are making any content at all about this shit? It's because everyone was saying this was the bee's knees, right? All right, let's just find this shit. I don't think I've had a better 1.0 experience than this. This dude made this tweet within 24 hours of the game launching. Within 24 hours of the game launching. And when you're on the record grifting this much, when the reality of the game is anything but the best 1.0 experience, possibly it's the worst one ever seen in the space, why do you think they're just gonna shy away, tail between their legs, and never make content again on the game? When you're on the record saying like, sorry, I just need to see. This thumbnail's the funniest fucking thing ever. Bro, this thumbnail, game first, gacha second. And then we quit the game for over 27 days. We come back. And then we literally have a returnee event, the fucking returnee event live, and then we quit again before even finishing it because the game is so bad. That's a lot of shame, right? That's a lot of embarrassment. And when the game is at the lowest it's ever been algorithmically, people aren't even going to see your apology for grifting so much. They won't even look at your apology for grifting so much because there's nobody looking at content for this game anymore. And that's what the content creation space of this game currently is, ladies and gentlemen. A bunch of people who were allegedly very dishonest about how good the game actually was, and now they're facing the consequences because there's nobody making content about this fucking game right now. I think it's deserved. I think it's the right path to take. But that's rough when you're on the record saying so much about how good it was, and now you're nowhere to be found. If only you could put shock collars on your viewers, then maybe this dog training that y'all were up to would have gone better. Let me know what you all thought. Peace out.